Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. And, of course, New York, 2 spots below.
Well, for the Knicks, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. We've got McDaniels. Ball is out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Abaji in at the 4-man spot. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Jordan against Bridges. Jordan, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Jordan. 4-3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Bridges. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive. But when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Hart. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Towns against Robinson. And the basket by Towns.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Jordan, the pass to Ball. Jordan with a screen on Brunson. And it's Ball off the drive. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Jordan. Here's Ball driving inside, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Tries it from 16 and off the glass. That one's good.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
Here's Jordan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And the layup falls. Jordan's got 7 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off 41 points last game out. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Hart. Jordan misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
NBA fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Last time they met was in New York.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
From the top of the key. Pass to Abaji. Here's Jordan. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. Outside McDaniels. Ball finds Jordan. Over Bridges. Jordan misses. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. Agbaji with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ball passes to Jordan. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Jordan's got 9 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside Hart. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Jordan. He's got 9. And a big finish by Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Bridges outside. Over Jordan. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Back to Ball. Inside. With the fadeaway. Jordan with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Brunson is doubled. Hart passes to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Ball. Brunson on the drive. Pass to Towns. Drills it from deep. Towns has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Here's Agbaji. He's covered by Hart. Agbaji, the pass to Ball. To the wing on the left. To the inside. McDaniels. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here they come. Here's Brunson. McDaniels with the rebound. Got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Agbaji. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Anunoby a screen on Ball. Back to Anunoby. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. To the middle. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Anunoby on the wing. Three-pointer, Bridges. Misses another. He's 0 for 4.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's... Two points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Brunson does this so much, just able to absorb the foul.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A., the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
That free throw good from Brunson. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Mann. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Pass to Jordan. Here's the pick. Floats one up. Brunson with a double team. From the arc. Back to Jordan. Let's go with a three. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Jordan's got 16 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
A big group substitution here for New York. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
Here's Waters. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Left side man. Pass to Thompson. Here's Jordan. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 18.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Now here's Towns. Towns, a screen on Thompson. Thompson with some nice D. Gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Now here's Jordan. He's got 18. Oh, swiped away. Here's Matthews, covered by Jordan. Pass to Waiters. Sinks that one from the post.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Jordan with the bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's Waters. .111 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Lobo with the rebound. On the wing man. He picked up 10 in his last game. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Waters. Pass to Dadier. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Towns. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. Towns has gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Now Jordan. 20 points for him. On the wing, Thompson. Here's the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 4. Three-pointer on target from range. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Leading by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Mo Bamba topping out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good. Thompson.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And a look now at some of the league's impact players, the top 3-point shooters at small forward. Second, Klay Thompson.
These guys show unbelievable consistency shooting the 3. It's not the only skill they have, but it helps make them extremely dangerous.
Well, even though they can score from anywhere on the court, once they get behind the arc, that's where they do the most damage. As an opponent, the last thing you want to see is one of them getting a hot hand from deep.
Here's Brunson outside. Drummond grabs the miss.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Pass to Drummond. Back to man. And here is Thompson. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
Nice floater, Bogdanovich. Some room. Got it off. He'll take it.
Pass to Dadier. Left side Brunson. Here's Dadier. 11 points for him last game against Detroit. Fires from 14. Drummond grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
Knicks foul. Lindsey Waters the third. First personal foul. First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good, man.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
There's a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Jacks up a 3. Matthews misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
I just love the ball move.
Outside Brunson. Shot to stop the run. No good, off the front rim.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Drummond to screen on Brunson. Buries it from 3. Man's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. And checking out some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Great D that time from Man.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end, and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Brett, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. It's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Waters. Hart from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Outside man. They set the screen. Pass to Drummond. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's the break. Hart can't hit. He's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Matthews. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Josh Hart.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's an 18-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Matthews. Soft touch off the glass. Matthews got his first 2 points of the night.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Matthews. Knicks trail by 18. Outside Hart. From downtown, and the 3-pointer goes. Hart's got 6 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Jordan with it. He's got 22. Over Bridges. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Anunoby against McDaniels. Goes up at the stripe. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Anunoby. Bridges has got his 2nd basket of the night. And here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Jordan. Shoots over Bridges. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Bridges against Jordan. Oh, Jordan with the block. Ball outside. Jordan high post. He's against Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Back to Jordan. Robinson, a screen on Bridges to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I love to see Anunoby use those physical skills to get himself to the free throw line more often.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
A lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
Matthews, he's checked in for New York. Back to Jordan. Fires it from 18. And it's New York with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Matthews passes to Towns. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Bridges against Jordan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
On Wednesday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then Friday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. That free throw's good from Anunoby. Good on both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. McDaniels. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Towns. The ball's knocked loose. Robinson with it. Towns covering. Now here's Jordan. Right wing. Ball passes to Jordan. And here's McDaniels. Here's Ball. Launches it. The rebound by Bridges. Here's Matthews. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Back to Bridges. Takes a 3.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Bridges against Jordan. Shoots over Bridges. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Bridges misses. Shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Abaji can't hit. Knicks trail by 17. Pass to Matthews. Outside Hart. Towns with the ball. Out to Bridges from outside the arc. Ball with the rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Tipped. They still need this. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And you could see the length that time with OG stretching out to finish.
Here's Jordan. An easy 2 on the layup. Jordan's got 31.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Towns for 3. Ball with the rebound. Now Jordan. Give him 31 now. Shoots over Bridges. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Jordan's got 33 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
There's a screen. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Towns. The shot's good. Towns has got 16 points.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Jordan against Bridges. Jordan inside. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 17. Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Jordan. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up 19. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, Social media posts. All right, guys, Moto Man Trifecta wants to know, when I'm playing 2K as Shaq, why can't I hit free throws even when I green them? Shaq, care to respond?
Nope. All those social media questions, Ernie, and you had to choose that one? Man, that's cold. That is cold.
Hey, I got to have some fun up here, too. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. They've got Lonzo Ball, McDaniels out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Abaji in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
At the line for your home team, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
So it's the home team now. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Knocked away. Here's Abaji. Brunson defending. Bridges against Jordan. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
And for New York, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Outside Hart. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over to the wing. Pass to Jordan. And he makes it on the layup. Jordan's got 39.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Bridges against Jordan.
Team foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Bridges misses. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Abaji, the pass to Jordan. Here's Abaji. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Robinson in the post. He's covered by Hart. They set the pick. McDaniels from long range. Drops in the 3. McDaniels got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Anunoby against McDaniels. Looking to win the run. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Pass to Abaji. There's the triple. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Jordan. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Jordan's got 41. Jordan against Bridges. Hart with a screen on Jordan. Here's Bridges. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Brunson finds Hart. And there's the screen. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 7 points.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Anunoby. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Abaji. Anunoby covering. Jordan against Brunson. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. The 3. No luck on that one. Gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Jordan, the pass to Thompson. No good on the 3. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Anunoby for 3. Ball with the rebound. Shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Thompson passes to Ball. From deep, Jordan. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Towns. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Towns has got 19 points. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Jordan. Nice D from Bridges. And the Knicks shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. First one falls for him. Man, he's checked in for Ball. Matthews, he's checked in for New York. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky? Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
To the inside. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Towns. Brunson's got 18.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Here's Jordan. Hits the target from 18 feet.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Hart with it. He's got 6. Here's Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on man.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body around.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Here's Abaji. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hart passes to Brunson. Towns with the ball. Hart from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. He's got 9.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Bridges against Jordan. Over Bridges. Hits yet again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
And the first one at the line is good. Bamba's checked in for Hart. Both free throws good from Brunson. Gone 2 for 5 from 3.
NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Towns. Now Bamba fires from deep. The rebound by Winston. Jordan against Bridges. Outside man. And here's Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Brunson finds Bridges. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
And here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Pass to Winston. Over Bamba. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Man, misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Bridges. Another one falls for New York.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Jordan. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Brunson passes to Matthews. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by man. Unloads. Bridges misses. Gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Jordan with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Abaji. The 3. Offensive rebound. Outside man. Thompson passes to Jordan. Shoots over Bridges. Jordan misses. And the Knicks shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
That's good from Bridges. So both teams changing it up here. So he gets them both.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Outside man. Right side, Bogdanovich. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Bridges. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Basket's good. Bridges has got 16 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside man. The 3 ball. That shot missing. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Got to get some stop. All right now.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for New York, we've got Mo Bamba, and it's Daje in at the 4. Pass to Waiters. Lets the 3 fly. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's man. Brunson defending. And that one's good. Man.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Tipped. Here's Brunson. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Hachimura. Back to man. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Bogdanovich. And there's a 3-second violation. Knicks trail by 20. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And that one's good. Brunson's got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. On the wing man. Brunson defending. And that one's good. Man.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Screen by Bamba. Shot on the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Here's man. Misses the jumper.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Waters. Oh, Drummond with the block.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
They set a pick. Here's Daje. The shot no good. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
They get it again. Pass to man. Here's Mobo. Outside Bogdanovich. This one for three. Man misses.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Bamba with it for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Now here's man. Defense right on him. Bridges against Bogdanovich. With the floater. And it's Brunson missing. Gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Hachimura outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Drummond laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass. And he gives you second possessions.
Bamba up top. Back to Brunson. Here's Dadier. Screen by Bamba. Here's Dadier. The kick out to Brunson. Lets it go. Dadier shot is off. Outside man. Over Brunson. And that one's good. Man's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Brunson. Drops in the layup for two. Brunson's got 15 points here in the second half.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Man, the pass to Bogdanovich. Tries to spin move. With some arc. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
New York making a switch here. Outside man. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Hachimura from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
Brunson passes to Towns. Here's Matthews. Hachimura covering. And that one drops for him.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to man. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick, a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
Back to Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Pass to Mobo. On the wing man. He drops it from range.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Bridges outside. Here's Towns. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside man. Pass to Hachimura. Puts it up from 17. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Man, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Well, Brent, in a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. So you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Towns for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Mobo. And here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Man, misses. Knicks trail by 21. Left side Hart. Bridges outside. Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Hart. From deep. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich on the wing. It's good.
Tough to be upset. At that kind of defense, you got to credit Bogdanovich. Zoned in.
Inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's Mann. Chalk up 2 there. Mann's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, that pass. It must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Back to Brunson. No good with a layup. Shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth. Hachimura outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3, that makes him really difficult to check.
Here's Brunson. Drummond grabs the miss. Outside man. Outside Bogdanovich. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Back to man. Here's the teardrop. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges right side. Mobo with a rebound. Shooting it well at 59%. Towns against Drummond. Pass to Mobo. Outside man. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Bridges passes to Hart. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 3. Releases with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Brunson's got 32 points.
Brunson continuing to work hard out there to track down good shots.
Now here's man. Brunson defending. Back to man. Shot from the wing. It's not going to go for him. And New York has possession. Hard up top. Drummond defending. Towns with room to shoot. Mobo with the rebound. Now here's man. From behind the arc. It's in. And so they get the victory here at home. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it
Man, Trey Mann, he was balling there this game.
For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now for our player of the game.
Trey Mann with 22 points and 9 assists off the bench. Wow.